Have you ever caught yourself thinking like, I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy, or my life is never going to turn out the way that I want it to? Stay tuned for tips on how I can help you out. So negative thoughts have a really sneaky way of really infiltrating our lives. But here's the good news. Your thoughts are just thoughts. They're not facts. I'm going to show you how we can work with those thoughts so they don't take over your day-to-day life. So the first thing we want to do is just notice that we're having these thoughts. We want to catch it before it turns into a great big spiral. One thing I recommend for my clients to do is to have a react journal. So here's what you're going to do. We want to go with the R first, the relationship dynamics. Who was I with and what was happening? E are the emotions. What was I feeling? A is the awareness of all the senses. So this is what can I see and what can I hear? What am I tasting or smelling or touching? C, context. We want to know date and time and location. Finally, what are the thoughts that are running through my head? What are the core beliefs? Maybe I am not worthy. I am not good enough. Anything at all that feels familiar. And finally, S is a somatic awareness of what is happening in my body. By doing this on a day-to-day basis, we can really start to see what patterns are emerging and what are the core themes that are continually arising for you. And again, it just helps you to bring awareness to the stories so that you can catch them more frequently. The next step, there's a couple different ways of working with this. One is just to notice that you're just having a thought. It's just a thought, noticing, naming it, and that's it. We're kind of doing a bit of acceptance and commitment therapy here. We're just noticing the thought without getting hooked by it. Another strategy that you can work with is to refute the facts. This is more of a CBT approach. So we might say, hey, I made a mistake at work. It's not that big of a deal. I can fix it. A third approach that can be helpful for some is doing more internal parts work. In this way, we might notice that we have little ones inside of us. I say it's like when we feel like we're 5 years old again or 10 years old again and we're in trouble at work and the boss is going to be really mad at me and you feel like you're really, really young again. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to work with that little one inside to say, hey, little one, I know you're really scared, but we're all grown up now and we can handle this. I'm going to take care of you. Let's go. So those are 3 different ways that you can try working with negative thoughts. And finally, you can heal the root cause with EMDR therapy. And of course, because I'm an EMDR therapist, I always love using this therapy to help out. Sometimes negative thoughts, they're really not random. They've been rooted in our early childhood experiences or throughout our lifespan. And so by really getting curious about what's been happening and where these thoughts got developed from, we can use EMDR therapy to help reprocess these memories so that what you know to be true actually gets embodied. Your thoughts really do shape your reality. However, start by catching those negative thoughts and trying those strategies I suggested.